Kevin here.
And today you want to talk about something that's been coming up pretty frequently with home workouts. And so what I've been hearing is a lot of people have been having shoulder pain with things like push-ups and planks and burpees.
For several things that we want to be mindful of is just the form with which we do these exercises and some common compensations that usually can kick in when you're either doing a lot of reps or you just get tired, your form breaks down. So we want to kind of go over some of these exercises that you want to be, things you want to be mindful of when you're doing these exercises.
Yeah. So first and foremost, guys, the most important thing is to warm up. And so we have a video for that. Click on this and we'll take you to that video. And the second one is what you should actually be looking for as you're doing these exercises. So Dr. Kevin's going to demonstrate how to do a proper burpee.
So obviously, or maybe not so obviously, is kind of how you want to be doing it. It's essentially, if we're going to break down the movement, it's a squat, and then you're going to flip into a push-up, and you're going to come down and up, and you come back up, and you're squatting back up. It becomes a more fluid movement. So in order to do that well, several things you want to be taking into consideration are you engaging your trunk, your core? Because if you're not, then you end up kind of getting really floppy in this area, and you're not protecting your back. And the other thing too is when you're coming down into the push-up position, you want to be mindful of where your position is. So this kind of goes into just push-ups in general as well. So you don't want to be like dropping down and like sinking into your shoulders. You don't want to necessarily have your chin like jutting up. You want to keep it all together. Come up, down, stay stable, and then back up. So those are some things that you want to be mindful of. Again, recapping, not too floppy here, and then making sure that when you're doing your position into the push-up, you're not just dropping into your shoulders. Watch your neck. Those are some things you want to be mindful of.
So a lot of things that we also see is that when people do a plank or a push-up, more often than not, their shoulders tend to be here and punched out. You want to make sure that they're lower and kind of in the middle of your back. So if you were to do two positions, pulling your shoulder blades all the way apart, letting them fall together, your shoulder blades should be in the middle of that, okay? So now when you go into a plank, you should feel a little bit more in the mid-back as well. Same thing with your push-up. It should balance out your front and the back.
Yeah, one thing to say about that is in terms of if you're trying to figure out where that position is for your shoulder blades, just imagine trying to gently hold like an egg between your shoulders. So you can't round it out completely, otherwise it'll just roll off. If you kind of drop it too much, you're going to crack it. So you want to kind of have it in the middle somewhere.
Right. And once you find that position, your shoulders should be good to go. But if you're still having these issues, then if you're still having these issues despite everything that we talked about, then it might be time to get checked by somebody. So then we will be happy to help in any way that we can. So guys, if you need anything, if you think of any questions, please leave them in the comments or go ahead and give us a call.
Have a good one, and we'll look forward to working with you.
Bye guys, have a good day.